Welcome back, PetaPixel viewers. Chris Nichols here. We are coming to you from not Calgary. We're actually out here on Vancouver Island enjoying the lovely town in Nanaimo right now, and we are going to play with the brand new Sigma Art Series 24-70 f2.8 version 2. So let's say you end up loving this Sigma 24-70 version 2 so much that you want to get rid of whatever gear you already have and get a good price for it. Best place to go is kh.com. So first off, their online appraisal tool makes it super easy. Just put in what gear you want to sell, they'll give you a fair price, and you know that it's going to be guaranteed. And the best part is you don't have to go through the whole hassle of selling privately, meeting some complete stranger in a dark parking lot, wondering if they're gonna haggle you down or even show up in the first place. With kh.com, you know that you can be able to sell your gear, get a good price, and know that you're selling it to a reputable buyer. And maybe you don't want to sell, but you actually want to buy more stuff. Well, kh.com is a great place to find pre-owned or new gear. So definitely check out their website. They've got tons of inventory, so much selection to choose from. And that's why kh.com is PetaPixel's official pre-owned camera gear partner. Okay, so today's video is gonna be a little bit different because we've got some friends that we're meeting to help us out. His production value is gonna be slightly higher than normal, and here they are.
Second camera angle.
I know, it's incredible. Thanks, guys. So this is Raymond Knight, Shawn Wagar. Actually, Shawn, we worked with at the camera store, God knows how many years ago.
A long time ago.
It's great you guys have your own production companies, do a lot of video production here on the island, and they're gonna help us out today, so it should be a good video. We've got a bit of an actual practical application here because you guys are still rocking the first version of the Sony G Master 24-70, I see. How's that been for you?
I mean, it's a classic, and you know, like, it's served us well so far, I think.
We're sick of it.
Yeah, you're sick of it. Yeah, we hate it. So
that's the truth.
Okay, so this is the thing. Of course, naturally, you guys could look at the second version of the Sony G Master 24-70, but we thought, well, we have this now, the 24-70 from Sigma, the Art Series 2. This is a pre-production lens, but we can test a lot of stuff here. So hopefully we'll answer a question if this is a better choice, or do you go to the second version of the G Master? We brought both.
Better suit on up cause it's about to get real. Never ever seen a thing like this revealed. Hold on tight, give up the fight, embrace yourself. It is coming and you won't let down. So fresh. So fresh. So fresh, so fresh. I can't contain this beast that's made a house, a home inside of me. It's never held me back cause it's the fuel that inspires me. Some may call it a dream, but I call it my destiny. I give it all I got, now it's my time to reap.
Okay, so first off, let's talk about the features on the Sigma 24-70 version 2. The build quality looks very similar to the Sony G Master, honestly. 82mm filter thread here in the front. We got a nice, well-dampened manual focus ring. The zoom ring actually has a lock feature on it to prevent it from creeping, not something that you normally see on a 24-70. Now, the aperture ring does have a lock, so I can lock it into the auto setting, and it is clickable or declickable set, whether you want a silent and smooth turn for video or the click stops for photography. We also do have our custom buttons here as well. And of course, these are built to an incredibly high standard, very weather sealed. Now, one of the big advantages of the G Master version 2 24-70 was how light and compact it was. The Sigma has basically the exact same weight. With the hood, we're at 735 grams. That matches up almost exactly the same as the Sony G Master. So you're getting that excellent portability and compactness here. So one of the things we found on the original Sigma 24-70 Art was the bokeh was a little bit harsh looking. Backgrounds had a tendency to be kind of frenetic looking. And so that's something we really wanted to focus on testing out this second version. But first, let's look at the specular highlights. So shooting here wide open at f2.8, you can see a bit of a cat's eye effect in the corner that does largely go away by the time you stop down to f4.5. We're still retaining a nice round shape to the highlights even when stopped down. I like that. But you can see here there is a little bit of an onion ring look to it. But when we looked at the autofocus areas, we were pleasantly surprised to find that they're still quite smooth. We're getting a nice soft blur, good transitions from in focus to out of focus areas. And so I would say that overall the bokeh has a slight edge over the original 24-70 Art. So you want a 24-70 f2.8, your workhorse lens, to be as versatile as possible, and happily we're finding that the Sigma 24-70 version 2 Art has great close-up capability. So it's going to do its best work at 24mm. You're getting just under 1 to 3 life-size reproduction, 1 to 2.7 to be exact. That's very close, but your working distance is only 6.7 inches. So that's from the sensor plane, including the hood and the lens. You're basically mashed right in there. If you want more working distance, you can then go to 70mm. Now you're going to get 1 to 4 life-size size reproduction. That's not bad. And now you're getting over 13 inches of working distance. So this lens can absolutely do small, casual macros, walking around in the woods like this, or if you're doing professional work and you want to go and shoot watches or rings, you know, that kind of stuff, wedding stuff, placements, this is going to do a really good job. All right, let's talk about flare and Sunstars here on the Sigma 24-70 version 2. So again, Sigma coating is usually always reliable. As far as flare goes here, I really wide open, didn't notice many issues at all. Still retaining good contrast and detail, you know, very minimal ghosting. When you stop down a little bit, you do see some ghosting here, but it's still well controlled, easy to deal with. So overall, I think flare is really well handled. But of course, you guys want Sunstars, right? I mean, if you're gonna do video production, it's all about Sunstars. So let's talk about Sunstars. Actually, they're not very good. I mean, looking here, you can see at f16, we're getting a Sunstar effect, but it's pretty soft, it's pretty mushy. We're not getting any sort of sharp definition. So if you're into Sunstars like me, this isn't gonna be your favorite lens. All right, so we're back in the studios here with Shawn and Ray. We were taking a look at the sharpness here. So the first thing I'll say about the Sigma 24-70, at 70 millimeters, shooting f2.8 in the center, excellent detail. I mean, stopping down to 5.6, we're not really noticing much difference at all. Looking in the corners at 70 mil at f2.8, little bit of softness in the corner. It's incredibly minor. 5.56, it's gone. So this lens seems to be very consistent all the way through. Looking at 24 millimeters here, shooting f2.8 in the centers, again, you can see good detail, really nice. We are getting a little bit more retention when we stop down to 5.6 throughout the image. Going to the corners here is where you're going to see a difference. At f2.8, a little bit of vignetting, some softness, but again, stopping down to 5.6 really tightens that up. Now, because you guys are looking at shopping for either of these two lenses, we did a comparison with the Sony G Master as well. We've taken a look at those files. What do you think?
Well, they are pretty close, but I would have to say there's a slight advantage with the G Master, just at like wide open, 24 mil on the edges. Obviously, if you bring it to a higher aperture, you're not going to really notice that much. And then at 70, they were pretty similar.
Yeah, pretty identical. Yeah.
In terms of video lens, like it would be a fantastic choice.
Yeah, so would this like even impact any of your video work as far as the sharpness goes?
No, I would go for it for sure.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference for us for shooting video.
Now, while we had the whole setup here, we also want to look at Loca. So we did some tests for that. Loca, again, longitudinal chromatic aberration. That's where you get color fringing in the foreground and background, out of focus areas. And if it's present, it's a real pain to get rid of, especially in post. It's almost impossible. So we want to do a test here because we do have a fast lens. As you can see here, though, luckily, basically no Loca. I mean, a little bit of yellow color fringing in the foreground, a little bit of blue cyan in the background, but it's very minor. It won't be an issue, so that's a really positive result. Okay, but of course, most of the testing we're doing is going to be applicable more to photography than video. So I know you guys are a video production outfit. We should do some more video tests. So do we have a nice location for that setup?
Yeah, I mean, we're really good friends with the restaurant owner of a great French fusion restaurant up here. They do great cocktails. Her name is Amy, and the place is called Black Rabbit, and she's going to clear the place out and make us some drinks and create a nice scene for us to take some photos.
Very cool. Let's go do some video testing. So we wanted Raymond and Shawn to shoot the Sigma 24-70 exactly like they would on a commercial project. We had the lovely Taylor Mans come in and be a model for us. We couldn't have made the shots without her help. Okay, so this is a classic example of where breathing, you're going to do a focus pull from Amy to Taylor here. Let's see how the lens does.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Whoa.
Wow.
it's... I don't even know.
I don't notice it. I don't
I don't
notice
see any
any.
focus breathing.
Wow. Yeah.
That's actually impressive.
So the Sony G Master does breathe a little bit, absolutely, especially at 24 mil. So this is very impressive performance.
Yeah, I mean, I'm loving the lens. It's super lightweight, and just the physical quality of it just feels really nice in your hands.
Yeah, and I love the focus ring is really nice, and the ridges are nice and ridgy, compared to the Sony G Master 2. It just...
Stop it, Shawn.
Yeah, I mean, the focus is great. The zoom is nice. The focus, okay, it's not doing anything. It's not doing anything. With the focus, I find that this is just way smoother, and the ridges are ridgier.
They're ridgier.
So we should talk about autofocus, Shawn, because I saw you were shooting Taylor and you're pushing and pulling the camera really fast, close in and close out in slow-mo. We know that the G Master focuses fast for video and stills. It's always done a great job. So how does the Sigma version 2 compare?
I thought they were exactly the same when it came to autofocus. We were filming in 120, like pushing the camera forward and back like pretty fast, and they were both like pretty much dead on. I would say they're neck and neck.
Okay, so no issues there as far as any applications? Yeah. For photography, again, it's super snappy autofocus from near to far, just lightning quick. I didn't notice any issues there. And of course, because it's third party, you're capped at 15 frames per second for stills, not for video, luckily. But yeah, very nice autofocusing lens. So yeah, Taylor, this would look fantastic if Jordan wasn't in the background. All right, guys, well, I really appreciate your help today. What do you guys think? I mean, G Master version 2, or do you like the new Sigma?
Sigma.
Yeah, I love the Sigma. Like, it's great. I mean, the build quality is good. The image is amazing. It's smooth. It's sharp. You know, what else do you want?
Complete lack of breathing. That was surprising.
Yeah, it was amazing.
That was beautiful.
All right, good. Well, there you go. And you save a bunch of money. So, yeah. Thanks, guys.
Well, thank you.
Get out. There's
Are
the
you
door.
kicking?
Yeah.
What?
You're kicking us out?
Yeah, go for it. No, because I've been.
No, when he wants you out.
Yeah, you got to go up. Because I'm tired of being the shortest one in the frame. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Okay, now how about for photographers? Well, honestly, this new Sigma 24-70 competes very well against the Sony G Master. I mean, both excellent lenses, both now very lightweight and compact. The only real deficit here is the fact that this could be slightly softer wide open at 24 millimeters, but it's very minor. So I think overall, this could be an absolutely fantastic professional lens for a lot of photographers. And if you are gonna do video production, you're getting even more benefits over the G Master. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Big thanks to Shawn and Ray for helping us out today, and for Taylor for being a fantastic model, and Amy and the Black Rabbit Pub for letting us shoot in this facility. This is the reason why we got such great images today. Otherwise, of course, leave your comments below. Let us know what you think about this new Sigma 24-70 version 2. Listen to the podcast on the exact same channel, or check it on all your favorite podcasting apps. It's the PetaPixel Podcast. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon with more on PetaPixel.
So fresh.